back, everyone, for some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. And we are continuing day one in the investigation in a particular case where a superhero ends up getting murdered and another superhero is the prime suspect. But where we left off in our last episode, Maya ended up being kidnapped by a mysterious person named the Killer. And we are going to be interrogating Matt Earngard, who is the guy that's the prime suspect in this case. So we'll be starting off there. But before we do that, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys are doing well. So without further ado, let's continue on part one of investigation. March 21st, 8:57 a.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Jammer Ninja. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers, I mean. This building isn't my house, so... No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick! This is our chance! I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Mr. Earngard is so lucky, he has so many people he can talk to! I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Earngard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr. Nick? If we're talking about Mr. Earngard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Let's see what he says about this. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Okay, let's see what he says about this. Mr. Nick, what are you gonna do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please, wait! I really need to take your case. There's always other people who need a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please! Please let Mr. Nick represent you! Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? The killer. The killer? What's he doing? It looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. But we did it! We did it, Mr. Nick! Yeah. I don't feel any better for it. And he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help you out as much as I can. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Ungard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze? That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you're supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was gonna confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I think I gathered that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when a detective in a green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. How about you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita? What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie even though we already know it would fail. Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you think it would be the other way around, you know? You know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. Ah! Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. Wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Ungard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yes! If you use this! Maya's Magatama! He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it! I get it! Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Kurita? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Kurita, okay? Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client isn't innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. To be continued? But we're gonna press on here? Save progress, might as well. March 21st, 11:34 a.m., Wright & Company Law Offices. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Arngard as our client, and we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So what do we do? What should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Arngard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking! I think I'm gonna move back to the hotel lobby. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel lobby. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed, is that true? It's a bad rerun is what it is. Another still samurai doing the most evil deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way ever since I was a little girl. Aww. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said, because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder, and only recently did I finally find a story that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking his bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is with that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maiden, I was so beautifully... Gross. Are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today. So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready for what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But if you talk about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night. The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite, really. Kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? Oh, great. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another tangent. Please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Okay, I think we're pretty much done here for now. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of an atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Gonna go to... We're not doing an investigating right now. I want to see if we can find Lotta. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella, that thief showed his face. What? Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Look here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and get back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. I see what you did there, Phoenix.
Huh?
Okay, let's talk to Lotta. So you lost your camera? It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's $1,600 brand new.
But didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty-bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to, and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry in that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera added to the court record a very expensive item valued at $1,600. It was stolen around the time of the murder. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ongard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found, a big scoop to be had. A big scoop? I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. But of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here for the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. Got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Oh. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer, can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know? Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. Glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye-roll smile. Okay. Now we're gonna be moving to... Let's go to Ongard's room first. March 21st, Gateway Hotel, Ongard's hotel room.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Ongard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? You're Mr. Ongard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also look for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow!
It's a simple deduction, really. Trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ongard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off, either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. See what she has to say. Okay, night of the murder. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that's correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ongard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. Bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ongard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You weren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ongard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how we could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Dick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I am Mr. Ongard's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to the stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong! I'm doing this to help Mr. Maya!
Girls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Okay. Let's see what she has to say about Juan Kurita. Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed. Do you have any ideas? As to why Mr. Kurita was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Oh boy. She's got 4 Psyche Locks. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a Psyche Lock, Mr. Nick?
Yes. There's gonna be more and more of these lately. Okay, we can't do anything here. Okay, now let's go to Kurita's hotel room. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Kurita's hotel room.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Kurita's room, Pearls.
Mr. Kurita?
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! So, what's happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ongard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that, even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow! You're giving it to me? Thank you!
What wants you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good?
Mr. Nick, I got a map!
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Hotel guide map added to the court record. Map of the Gatewater Hotel around the crime scene. Okay, now let's talk to Gumshoe. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. Oh, jeez. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure that Mr. Unguard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Crime photo added to the court record. Photo of Juan Corrida's murder scene. Why was Mr. Unguard arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
Looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Unguard said something about a button. Something like one of the German ninja's buttons got caught in his Hakama. But that's not all. What? There's a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was... that's a little off. Something that's a little off. As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Oops. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Miss Meyer, she said the bright red guitar was a German ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Guitar case added to the court record. Found next to the victim. Empty. There is some water, but only on top of the lid. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
Hey, I'm with you on that one, Pearl. I don't really fancy tomato juice myself. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Wine glass added to the court record. Found next to the victim. It's filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drank. Okay. So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ow! At last, You reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Gulp. Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy Mr. McTrenchcoat. Ah. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Wah! Detective, come over here for a second. Oh my god. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow! What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now. Pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Okay.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all.
Just give me a minute. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
Ah, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in more normal letters here?
This sloppy and readable writing? It's crazy and cool to give this to someone.
Hold on. Wendy. I heard that name somewhere before. Mr. Kurita's autograph added to the court record. Juan Kurita's autograph. "To my dearest Wendy" is written on it.
Wow! There's a lot of bears!
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Wow! I don't think I want to bear what the charm of the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Okay, I think we've done everything we can here. Let me do one more thing before we end this episode. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action and hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers, Aluminum Samurai, Tim Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in Neo Old Tokyo. I see. But wait. A love what? A love why? This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess a Y shape is like the three brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet. ×3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl?
But what happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar? And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Missoula. Jammin' versus the Mirumachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Ah, that's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know! Jammin', the Jammin' Ninja! Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Missoula?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
What show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it. Okay. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
Ah, if you're interested, I'll be glad to share what I know. He's so happy, he looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Okay. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figure you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. It's like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager of the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials A.A. Adrian Andrews? Yes, exactly. This is big news. But, seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? Ah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Mr. Powers looks so happy!
Rose is just following along, not having an idea to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Magazine clipping added to the court record, an article from the tabloid Gossipland. And with that, I am going to stop here, but in the next episode, hopefully, we will be wrapping up the Day 1 investigation. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and I'll be seeing you guys again next time.